Hello everyone, and welcome back to Forward Aviation. Today we are excited to share with you how to land using ILS and Microsoft Flight Simulator X. To understand this video, we recommend you watch the prior video in the tutorial series, How to Use Autopilot and FSX. We hope you enjoyed this video, so without further delay, let's get flying. Prior to you loading into the aircraft, you need to go to the Flight Planner menu to collect some data necessary for an ILS landing. If you are unsure on how to file a flight plan, reference our previous video to do so. Begin setting up your flight plan. For our example, we will be flying from New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport to Boston Logan International Airport in an Airbus A320. Once in the flight planner, zoom in on your arrival airport and the plan using the arrow and zoom. Once at the airport in the flight planner, set up your flight path to a runway between the green arrow. Next, look for the I-shaped symbol surrounding a triangle close to your selected approach. When you find this, click the symbol. A menu should appear reading Facilities. Select the tab reading ILS. This will take a little bit, but try double-clicking it until it opens and it reads Facility Information. At this point, you'll need to record the frequency and the heading on a piece of paper or other object. Now you are ready to load into the aircraft. Once loaded into the plane, make sure your parking brake is set and your engines are at idle. Begin by looking at your navigational radio in the central console or using the command Shift-2. Type in or use the dial to the previously recorded frequency. To continue, move over to the course dial. This is in different locations depending on whether you're in an Airbus or Boeing plane, but both share a similar process. Turn this dial to the recorded heading you wrote down previously. Now, whether you are flying manual or GPS doesn't matter right now, but it will later in the process. Before we move on, orientate yourself with these buttons on the autopilot dashboard. The Navigation GPS button. This button is crucial to know where it is, especially for the success of your landing. The ILS button. Airbus planes have this, but Boeing planes do not. The Approach button. This is found in both Boeing and Airbus aircraft. The Autopilot Master switch, and the Flight Director switch. Now you're all set to begin your flight. We'll check back in when we're about 10 minutes from the airport. Now, once you're about 10 minutes from the airport, you should already be on your descent in. Make sure that your Nav1 radio is active with a designated frequency and you have the correct heading in the course. The dial should have a cross on it. Once you are 5 minutes out from the airport, descend below 10,000 feet and lower your speed to 250 knots. We will begin by lowering to 8,000 feet. Once you're closer to the final turn in your approach, descend to 5,000 feet or a bit higher. Note that this will be different based on the elevation of your approach airport and the building and objects in the airspace in ATC directions. Decrease your speed to a bit below 250 knots while remaining in a safe speed range. Once on final approach, lower your speed to 220 knots and set your flaps to full. More on how to use your flaps properly in a future video. Now, disengage your VOR lock if using it and switch to nav and not GPS. In an Airbus plane, press the ILS and Approach button. In a Boeing, just the Approach. Turn off the altitude hold and the localizer will establish a glide scope for your aircraft. Once at 1,500 feet, turn off your speed and use your throttle manually. Lower your gear and prepare for landing. When you are about 500 feet from the airport, turn off ILS and land the aircraft manually. If you follow the instructions, you should have successfully landed the aircraft. We hope you successfully landed your aircraft using ILS. Share your success stories in the comments below and ask any questions you may have along with ideas for future videos. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to view more aviation related content, and hit the bell to stay updated. As always, thanks for flying with us. We hope you join us again on Forward Aviation.